I'm going to be teaching you guys the 33 money lessons you should have been taught in your 20s to get rich in your 30s. Today we're talking about how to calculate your real hourly wage, and trust me, it is not what you think it is. I bet that you don't actually have any idea how much you make, even if you think you do. You may think that bringing home $1,000 a week after taxes means that's your money to spend, but that's because you're forgetting about the cost to earn a paycheck. Businesses understand this, that there is a big difference between income and profit. Most people are overestimating how much money they actually have available, and because of this, they are making bad purchasing decisions. How many times have you justified buying something that you don't really need because it's just a couple hours of work? They're staying in bad jobs because they pay well, even though they've never considered the phantom cost. They're not taking their dream job because it pays less, even though the net result in their pocket might be higher than what they're currently making in the job that they hate. And it is keeping people broke and unhappy. Now, when you factor in all of the additional expenses that go into your job, some of which may not be obvious at all, are usually earning a lot less than you think you are. When I did this calculation when I was working my corporate job, I was flabbergasted. So today I'm going to teach you how to calculate your real hourly wage. So step one is going to be to add up all of the hours that go into earning your paycheck. You know how you work 8 to 6 but actually get paid from 9 to 5? Those may not count to your company, but those are hours of your life that you are never getting back. Like literally never. And you cannot use them for anything else. So in addition to the extra hours that you are physically working, you're going to add up things like your commute time, or hours you spend updating and maintaining your professional license. Those are going to be like the hard hours, but then we're also going to add in the phantom hours, the soft hours, the hours you spend stressing about work, venting about work, thinking about work, the time you spend when you get home to decompress. You're also going to add up any job-related illness. Add in the time you spend on the weekend lying in bed because you are so tired from the work week. If this feels complicated, you can run these numbers annually and then just divide it by 52 to get your weekly amount. We want your weekly amount right now, and I'm going to show you why in a second. So next is step 2. We're going to add up all of the costs that go into earning that paycheck. I know it may feel difficult to think about all of the actual costs that go into earning that paycheck, but here are some examples. So we have the obvious expenses like the cost of your commute, the gas, the wear and tear on your vehicle, parking, licensing fees, clothes you buy specifically for work. You know, the stuff that you wouldn't be caught dead in any other time than when you're clocking in. Lunches you buy while you're at work. Okay, to the not so obvious, like the things that you buy because you deserve it after you had a hard week. Or alcohol you buy to de-stress. Takeout you get because you are too tired to cook. Things that you have to outsource because you don't have time to do them. Maybe that's like cooking, cleaning, lawn maintenance. Vacations you take because you need to escape. A more expensive vehicle or clothes because you need to portray a certain image at work. Childcare. Be as liberal as you feel makes sense here. And now we're going to put that all together to calculate your real hourly wage. So this is an example of a spreadsheet that I've created for our students. We have how many hours are you actually working per week. Up here we have the numbers before the adjustment. So we have 40, and you're earning, say, $1,500 a week in this example. That means currently your hourly wage is $37.50 an hour. Now let's say after you go through this exercise, you determine that you are commuting on average 5 hours a week. You're using 5 hours for relaxation, 1 hour for vacation, 1 hour for illness related to job, and 3 hours for other. We've assigned costs to some of these categories as well, such as money on food or work clothing, vacation, relaxation, illness. So we can see we're actually working 55 hours per week. While we think we are making $1,500 a week, the cost to earn that paycheck brings us down to $1,050. So while we think our current hourly wage is $37.50 an hour, we are actually only making $19.09. That is a big difference, and that is a very important number to know. Now, many people will stay in jobs that they hate because they think that they get paid too much to leave, not realizing the costs that come along with keeping this higher paying job, where they might actually keep more and have more happiness by taking something that on paper pays less. Not understanding these numbers can also mean that people think they need more than they do to actually retire, not realizing how much money is going into just earning their paycheck. And another really big problem that I see with people not understanding their real hourly wages, they are able to justify these large purchases or these expensive purchases considering only their on paper salary, not understanding that this is not the real number that they are working with. If you want to learn more about money, we have free trainings to help you get started. Find them on our website under freebies.